Sometimes I think trying to say this nicely, sometimes people who are considered scholars, maybe, they can be kind of arrogant about things. And sometimes I think there are people who think they're so educated that they're smarter than people who lived 100 years ago, 200 years ago, 1,000 years ago. And I kind of wonder how we got along without them. You know, it's amazing as I read history, how that there are some people who will lead you to believe that they know more about what happened 250 years ago than the people who were there and lived it. Right? And so I don't know, maybe you remember from high school, talked about a particular battle during the American Revolution, the War of Independence, called the Battle of Bunker Hill. And it happened in June 1775. And of course, all the historians will tell you that, well, those people who wrote it down called it the Battle of Bunker Hill. They don't know what they're talking about because it was actually fought on Breed's Hill. Right, and if you see the two hills, they were like, if I show you a map, you know, they're really close to each other. But the reason why the historians called it the Battle of Bunker Hill is because over on Bunker Hill, Samuel Langdon, who was president of Harvard at the time, and he was a military chaplain, he took a group of men over to Bunker Hill, and they began to pray and call out to God for victory in that battle. And so in the minds of the historians 250 years ago, 251 years ago, in June 1775, in their minds the battle was spiritual, and it was going on Bunker Hill. So there's a little snapshot of American history, something that the history books kind of leave out or they just miss. Sometimes you miss things just because you're not looking for it. Amen? So